Right, so what month is it? September, right? I think it's September. Yeah, September completed pages. That's right. So I have a few books here. There's not that many, but we'll see. So in the... Oh, I need to zoom in a bit. Like that. The Amazing World of Fantastic Creatures by Bakemono. I think I did this month. I really think so. Yeah, I think I colored this fox. This is with alcohol markers. And yeah, and there is some glitter gel pen on like this little design on his forehead. But yeah, that one. And yeah, the thing maybe... I kind of like how I did the trees there with that multi-effect. And I think the background turned out all right again, with shading with dots, sort of. Yeah. And then I did this one, I think. This one has some glossy accent on his eyes, or her eyes. And I added some things in the background. But yeah. Otherwise, it's alcohol markers. There's some gel pen on the little designs under his eyes and on the like little stones here. Kind of weird color combo, but it's all right. Then we have one in World of Flowers, and it's... I finished an old WIP somewhere. Where is it? Should be somewhere here in the back, I think. Yeah, that's right, it was here. Let's see. Here we go. This one. So this is gel pen, water-based markers, and polychromos on top, and some glitter gel pen. Let me zoom in a bit again. Wait for it. Maybe like that. All right, but yeah, kind of clean, kind of simple. I like it. It has quite a bit of glitter. That's mostly what was on the page before. And yeah, you can see the shading with the polychromos is sort of adding a bit of dimension. Not perfect everywhere, obviously, like here, for example, but it's fine. You wouldn't notice it if I didn't point it out. So yeah, kind of like the effect I got here. So this is a leaf colored in with a yellow marker. And then there's red shading and some really purple shading in the real bottom. I kind of like that effect. Yeah, went around the little circles there with the pink marker. Yeah, simple and cute. I think I watched Midsummer Murders while I did it. Let's see, then we have... Oh, I finished a really old work in progress in Yasnova by Tomislav Tomic. And I am so happy. It's this one. So this had been a work in progress for years. But now it's finally done. All I had left to do was like 4 pairs of wings. But now they are done. And this page can finally be counted as completed. Yay! Oh, it took such a long time. The wings then are, they are done, or not these 2 are old wings, but all the rest of them I sort of, you know, try to recreate how I did the old ones. And I think it kind of works. So there's a, first up, what I did was do some of the patterning with water-based marker. Just I don't know, to put some color down, I guess. You mostly don't see it when it's colored like this anyway, so. But that, and then I did some random, more or less, shading with purple and the blue polychromos in like some different places. Not really that planned out, I guess. I think in the original ones, there is then a burnished layer of white polychromos on top, but I forgot doing that in my new ones, and I think you don't see a difference, so that stage can probably be skipped. But then I went over all the lines with white ink. Here we go. It's a Winsor & Newton ink, and I have like a calligraphy pen that I use to apply it. It's kind of messy. I'm not an expert yet, but it goes a bit, or at least for me, it works smoother than it does with the gel pen, and it doesn't bleed through quite as much. I did have some issues with it not like having to apply a few layers, but you know, that's something that you would have to do with the gel pen as well. So if you see here, for example, I could have gone a few more layers on the wing there. Actually, let me just quickly grab a gel pen and just do that line here because it's bothering me. There we go. So yeah, I did some cleanup with a gel pen as well. It wasn't quite painless, but it was a lot less painless than it usually is for me to cover lines. So yeah, and then there's a layer of Vincastella over the whole wings. So that's the glitter you see in between the really shiny parts. I don't know if you even see it on camera. Anyway, and then the main thing that you see on camera, like the big, like shimmering things, that's the Fine-Tech. No, it's not Fine-Tech. It's these paints. What is this? This is, I don't know. These ones. They're like budget shimmer paints. I think they're like Fine-Techs, maybe. Oh, I don't remember what they were called. Yeah, they're kind of an old set for me. I've used the white especially a lot. It's the white that I used here as well. I lost the lid, so they're a bit, yeah, it is what it is, but it's fine, obviously. So yeah, otherwise so that are the wings, and that was all I had left to do. I think there's some, like I did the belts as well with golden gel pen. But all the rest was like finished years ago. It's a base of ink tents and water-based markers and then polychromos on top. And especially the flowers have a really burnished layer of white polychromos on top as well. I think the background has some pan pastel. And yeah. So I'm so happy it's finished. I'm so, I mean, just so happy. These are so huge spread, and now I do have a few spreads finished. So, or at least 3. Yeah, okay. And here's a work in progress. So this was just started. It's a body color with my colorful diary, which would be a lot of fun, I think. We're taking our time with it, so it won't be finished in a month, as usually, with Tomislav pages. But yeah, this is a layer of polychromos and, no, a layer of ink tents and, you know, my normal combo of ink tents, graphite tints, and Albrecht Dürer. And yeah, and then I have in the frame done a layer of a light gray color in these like shaded areas, I guess. And then this shading right here is with a darker gray marker right now. And I'm going to, like, right now it's just feathered out, just dark in the corners, and I'm going to smooth that out with polychromos. And then we'll see what happens. kind of weird colors I've chosen. We'll see. It should be fine. Next up, I have a finish in Mythomorphia. I'm always happy when I return to this book because it's like my oldest book, and I'm so happy I still color in it. And I finished the ananas page. Where is it? Here. So this one I finished like a month ago, and I finished this one this month. So it's sort of the same process as I did for this page. So it's a base of Inktense, and then it's shaded with markers, and there is some glitter gel pen or some golden gel pen, and I don't think I did any shading with polychromos on top. But you see, it's quite messy, but as usually I like that, so come at me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so this is the old one. You can see this one is a bit more worked on, this one is a bit less worked on, but I like that anyway. Yeah, I kind of... Oh no, there is some polychromos. There's some polychromos in the background, some purple in the background. I don't think there's any polychromos on the actual pineapple, but I'm not sure about that. But yeah, so that's that one. Next up, okay, so for my this or that tag, I started working on a really old work in progress, which I actually finished. And I loved how it was going. I loved how it turned out. And then I went bananas with glitter and glossy accent. And you know, it's a thing. It's a stylistic choice. I wish I hadn't done that, but I think it works anyway. So yeah, here is the page. Now you can't see the shimmer, so now it looks nice, if you ask me. But yeah, this is all kinds of stuff. And now let me show you the overabundance of glossy accent. So it's on the glass and in her eyes, and I think it's in her eyes that I really don't like having it. But hey, there's also Wink of Stella on the birds and on the cat and on her dress and like but yeah, I mean, I still like this. Yeah, mostly it's Inktense, graphitints, polychromos, and water-based markers. And I did the leaves by actually like doing a layer of, I had a layer of Inktense, I think, messily. And then I did in between the leaves, went with the marker, and then to make it a bit darker there. And then I went in shading the leaves with polychromos and smoothing it out with a marker. So it's all kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's done. I kind of like also, I think, not like coloring in the whole window with the glossy accent. I think exercising some self-control there. Not a lot, but a bit. But yeah, like at least in real life, she looks kind of crazy because of that glossy accents on her eyes. So kind of wish I hadn't done that. And then we have quite a few in Entangled Landscapes by Angela Porter. So this is a new book in my collection. And by quite a few, I mean two. So it's really intricate, like drawings. And I finished this one. So this is alcohol markers and gel pens and glossy accent. It's really, I mean, it was a lot of fun. A lot of like, you know, just doing it, not worrying too much. A bit weird colors. I kind of like that, trying to, you know, do it so that not that it matches, but like having the orange here made me put a bit of orange in here, a bit orange here, a bit orange up there, spreading out the color so that it looks cohesive, even though it's like a lot of different colors. Also, like, you know, having the pink reoccur over here, having the green of the moon in those places, stuff like that. Kind of like that. That's not really planned in advance or anything like that. It's just when I'm already using a color, I like think of where I want to use it more. So here's another one. This one has so much glitter. It's quite a thing. But yeah, so this has also, you know, different patterns and a little cat there between the flowers. It's just so cute. I did use some of my white ink to clean up the lines here in between the flowers. You probably really can't see that, I guess, but it's there. Yeah, and then I have one work in progress over here. This is not done yet, but yeah, I mean, it has a lot of glitter again. I don't have any plans for the rest of it. We'll see how it goes. I'll just pick a color and see how it goes. So that are those three. I have another page here, which it's a buddy color with M colors, and she hasn't answered me yet, but I think she may not have finished hers yet, so I don't know if I will be sharing this or not. But if I will be sharing it, then this is what it looks like. It's the Mermaid page here. This was a really old work in progress for me, and it seems to be turning out really different from Elm Colors ones, which is always a lot of fun. So her whip looks a lot darker than my picture turned out, which is fun. So yeah, but this was done with alcohol markers. There will be a color along because I filmed it, and yeah, but this is alcohol markers. Full stop, I think. Oh no, there's some glossy accents on the dots as well. So yeah, a lot of fun. All right, now for my, I think I finished, like, that makes me have finished 9 completed pages, which is about my average is about 10, I think. I have also prepped my October pages and gone for this really black theme. Would be nice. So yeah, a lot of fun.